So you've built something amazing. You've poured your heart and soul into it. But here's the tough question. If nobody can find it, how will it ever make a difference? You know, the biggest hurdle for any great idea is just getting seen. Well, today we're going to look at a really powerful but simple tool that's designed to do just that.
Right? You've got that spark, that brilliant idea that you just know people are going to love. You're passionate about it. The only piece of the puzzle that's missing is, well, how do you connect with all those people?
And yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you go from this awesome idea in your head to actually finding your very first customer? How do you let the world know that you even exist?
Okay, so let's get right into it. Every single great business starts out as a dream. But you know what else it starts with? A problem. A very, very common problem. Feeling completely invisible.
And man, is it frustrating. You've built the perfect website, maybe you've opened a great little shop, but nothing. It can honestly feel like you're shouting into the wind and nobody is hearing you.
But what if I told you that you didn't have to go out and find customers? What if you could let them find you? The people who are, right this second, already looking for exactly what you've got. Well, there's a tool made for that.
So what is this magic tool? It's called Google Ads. And I know, it might sound a little technical or complicated, but the idea behind it is actually incredibly simple.
So what is Google Ads, really? Put simply, it's a tool that puts your business right in front of people on Google at the exact moment they're searching for something that you sell or a service that you provide.
Here's a great way to think about it. If your business is your voice, then Google Ads is like a megaphone, but it's a really smart megaphone. It doesn't just blast your message everywhere, it aims it directly at the people who actually want to hear it. Probably the best way to really get this is to flip it around and look at it from your customer's perspective. You know, how does somebody who has a problem actually find you and your solution?
It all starts with something called a keyword. And don't worry, this isn't some complicated techie thing. A keyword is just the magic words that a person types into Google. You know, stuff like best pizza place near me or emergency plumber.
And this just lays out the journey perfectly. First, someone has a need. Their pipe is leaking. Second, they type their magic words into Google. Third, because you've told Google those are your words, they see your ad right there at the top. And fourth, they click it and boom, they're on your website. It's that simple.
And this is the secret sauce. This is what makes it so powerful. You're not interrupting their favorite TV show with some random ad. You're not just guessing who might be interested. You are literally showing up with a helpful solution at the precise moment they are asking for help.
Okay, so this all sounds great, right? But you're probably thinking, where in the world do I even begin? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about your very first step, and I promise you it is so much easier than you think.
You absolutely do not need to be some kind of marketing genius to get started. You just need to know your own business. It really all just boils down to thinking about 4 simple things.
Okay, here they are. First, what's your number one goal? Do you want more phone calls, more people visiting your website? Just pick one to start. Second, what are your magic words? Try to brainstorm 5, maybe 10 phrases you think people would type to find you. And here's a tip. Think like a customer, not an expert. Use their simple words. Third, what's your message? Just write one simple sentence, your ad, that tells people exactly how you solve their problem. And finally, number 4, what's your budget? Pick a small daily amount you're comfortable with. It could be the price of a cup of coffee. And that's it. That is your entire starting point.
Look, it's easy to think that this kind of tool is just for the big companies, right? The ones with massive marketing departments. But it's not. It was truly made for the small business owner, the creator, the solo entrepreneur. It was made for you, to help you find your people.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this one thought. Your business, your idea, it isn't just about selling something. It's about solving a problem for someone. It's about helping people. So with a tool like this in your hands, the only real question left is, who will you help today?